And what is up, YouTube? Welcome back. We are back at it again early this beautiful Arizona morning. We've got the Hyundai Accent in the garage. We're going to be doing an interior mod today, an extremely quick interior mod, which I have here in this bag. So without further ado, let's jump inside and let's get started. So as you've already known, we've done quite a bit to the outside of my Hyundai Accent, and as well as started working on the inside with the new double din and of course seat covers and floor mats. Well, today we're going to add another piece here, which is going to add even more accent to this Accent. It's going to blend and coordinate with all the interior colors and exterior colors. So what you don't see inside of this bag quite yet is a new shift knob for this guy, and it comes with this like rubbery plastic material shift knob, which is just all one color and it's really ugly. This one is leather and it has chrome trim, and then all the numbers and letters inside here are also accented in white letters with a black background. So I'll go ahead and throw the link below. I bought this guy out of my own cash, and yeah, this is pretty much just what I decided to pick. Many different locations you can buy it directly from Hyundai, from eBay, from Amazon. This guy I bought from Amazon. I will put up some affiliated links just so you guys can get the chance to buy this if you want to for your vehicle. It fits on more vehicles than just the Hyundai Accent. I believe it fits on the Elantra and then the Velociter and a couple other Hyundai vehicles and Kia vehicles. But nonetheless, this part number here, you'll see it below and you'll see the links to it. So to complete this simple install today, guys, there's only one tool you'll really need, which, as you've seen in many of my other videos when we're doing interior work, little plastic pry bar. What we're going to be tackling is actually the little leather boot on top of the chrome trim inside your Accent. You'll just literally reach up underneath that little leather boot. Comes out extremely simple, extremely easy, and they're going to get ready to start unscrewing the shift knob. One thing you want to do is just count how many times you turn this before it actually pops off, because you want to make sure you're actually putting it back down or screwing it back on at that same level, because there's the little shift into reverse lever down here, which you pull up on the little spring and it prevents you from going or allows you to go. You want to make sure your shift knob is low enough so that that will still work and will still prevent you from going into reverse instead of first. I'm going to go ahead and get unscrewing. I'm going to count, like I said, how many times it takes to come off, and then I'll show you what it looks like underneath. So guys, it took me about 13 and a half turns to get this guy released. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is just pull up on the top part here, which is the only part you're going to change. So here is your old little top shift knob, and over here on the side, let me go ahead and get the new one out the bag. It's actually got this little protective covering here. You can't really see the chrome, but I'll pull it back a little bit. So yeah, there you go. Leather body, chrome trim, and then actually a chrome lettering with a black background, which looks even better. We're going to go ahead and get this guy installed. One thing you want to make sure before you start re-screwing this guy back in, you have your little reverse little tab there, which once again prevents you from going into reverse until you're ready. There's 3 notches on the actual gear shift shaft. You want to make sure that falls into those notches like it did just right there. And now we can get ready to start screwing this guy back on. So the spring is actually just going to sit up here at the top. There's a little cross pattern here which will hold the spring in place. And then this bottom little plastic insert here is actually the threaded portions. We're going to go ahead and get this slid on there. Make sure that spring lines up. Make sure it goes into the little groove, which it did. As you can see, the spring's perfectly fine. Then we'll go ahead and get it 13 and a half turns to screw it back on. So it actually took me just about 12 and a half turns to get it to a tightness which I felt was actually extremely comfortable and extremely secure. So make sure you have it perfectly lined up forward and back. Again, just make sure that little shift knob lever or the little reverse lever is in place. So now that we know it's going to shift into the gears correctly, go ahead and push back down on your little leather boot here. Clicks in real easily. Go ahead and take off your protective covering, and boom, just like that, you have yourself a new bright shiny shift knob. And yeah, this just looks awesome. Right here in the middle, it's got the black background on the chrome lettering. Beautiful, bright and shiny. And yeah, something very subtle, but actually something that will really make this interior stand out. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, you have now successfully installed your new shift knob into your vehicle. That shift knob will go into many different vehicles, many different Hyundais, many different Kias. So you can actually just look up the links that I have below and then look up the part number if you would like to see which type of vehicles this thing is compatible for. You now have a new bright shiny leather and chrome shift knob. You can get rid of this old little rubber one. And our vehicles now are just going to look so much better. So thank you once again for watching everything Abron. I'm Abron. We'll check you out in the next one soon.